This video explains the second part of the two-step method of bill payment, actually paying the bills. If you haven't yet watched the video on entering bills, I suggest watching that before watching this one. To view your unpaid bills, open up the Vendor Center and click the Transactions tab. And click Bills to show all your bills. You can filter the list by open bills or overdue bills, and let's choose open. You can see that quite a few of these bills are aging, and a number appears in the aging column for the number of days that it is overdue. And by the way, what you see in your file, if you are following along, may not be the same. You will probably see a lot more aging bills. Sometimes you may not have enough to pay all your bills that are due. Do you pay off your major vendors who supply things required to keep you in business, like utilities? Or do you pay a smaller amount to all your vendors to keep everyone happy? Or do you pay the ones that are overdue? One thing you should keep in mind, there are some vendors you should never skip or not pay in full, and those are your government vendors, such as taxes and payroll withholdings. To pay a single bill, you would just double-click it and click Pay Bill. But we want to pay several bills, so we'll start from the home page. So let's close this bill and close the Vendor Center. On the home page, click Pay Bills. To change the list of bills that are shown, you could click Due on or before and enter a date. Or if you want to show all bills, click Show All Bills. This will show all bills without taking the due date into consideration. This option might be better because you can see which bills offer a discount, and those that offer a discount will have a discount date in this column. And those bills won't necessarily show up if you choose to sort by due date. You can filter by vendor, but we'll do all vendors. And you can sort by due date, discount date, vendor, or amount due. But let's keep it at due date. And to choose which bills to pay, you would put a check mark next to the bill. When you check a bill, QuickBooks assumes that you want to pay the bill in full and enters the full amount in the Amount to Pay field. But you can change that amount. So let's pick this bill, kind of a big bill, but let's say you want to pay half. So all you will do is change the amount. When you don't pay the full amount, QuickBooks keeps the bill in the Bill Pays window, showing the unpaid balance. When you click a vendor, you can see whether you can apply any discounts or credits. And here, the Set Discount and Set Credits buttons are not clickable. And that means that this vendor doesn't offer any discounts, and you don't have any current credits. In Bills Preferences, described in another video, you can indicate whether you want QuickBooks to apply discounts and credits automatically. If so, the amount shown in the Amount to Pay column for a selected bill take the discount and credit automatically. For this company file, we set up the option to take the discount automatically, but not the credits. So let's select a bill that has a discount available, and you can see that QuickBooks has used the full amount of the discount and adjusted the amount to pay accordingly. Also, some businesses take the discount even if the payment isn't early. So if the discount date has passed, as in this bill, QuickBooks won't apply the discount and you'll have to apply it manually. And to do that, click Set Discount and enter the discount amount. And click Done, but I'm going to click Cancel. If you have any credits with the selected vendor, you can choose the credits to apply or not apply. So with this vendor, there's a discount available, but there's also a credit. And since in this company file, we did not set the option to apply credits automatically, QuickBooks has not applied the credit to the payment. But if you want to use that credit, click Set Credits. All you would need to do is to leave the check mark and click Done. If you wanted to save the credit for later, remove the check mark. You could also change the amount to use, so you could type 50 here and click Done, and you can see that QuickBooks has applied the discount as well as the credit. Okay, we've selected a few bills. Now we're ready to pay them. The lower portion of the Pay Bills window is where you set the payment options. The payment date will appear on your checks, and it defaults to today's date. To predate or postdate the checks, you would change the date here. Next, choose the payment method, and that could be check or credit card. And if you subscribe to one of the bill payment services, you will also see online bank payment as a method as well. So we're paying by check. The to be printed option puts the check in the printing queue for printing later. If you pay using handwritten checks, select Assign Check Number. After you click Pay Selected Bills, you can type the starting check number to use, but we're going to print these later, so to be printed. For the account, choose the account you want to use to pay the bills. Okay, click Pay Selected Bills. QuickBooks adds the transactions to the appropriate register, check, or credit card, and displays a payment summary window. If you selected to be printed, you'll see a Print Checks button. And you could click the button to print them right now, or click Done to print them later. If you're paying by check, you'll need to either print them and sign them before mailing, or write the checks by hand. If you're writing the checks by hand, all you need to do is write them. QuickBooks has already recorded the check payments for you in the checks register with the numbers you specified. So that's how bill paying works in QuickBooks.